hello, and welcome to the show. It's Rest Entertainment, the only audio experience on the web today. Previewing and reviewing the latest shows from WWE, AEW, New Japan, and everything in between every Saturday, and preview and interviewing all your favorite wrestlers every Tuesday and Wednesday on YouTube and Castbox, sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. I'm, of course, your host, that guy, James J., alongside the leader of Squaw Squad, Kaliko Yachts.
In the words of the great Prince, we're going back to 1999. Dun, dun, dun,
And the American Scooter Dust, who is not here tonight. But it is a great day for wrestling, because we are wrestling with WWE King of the Ring 1999 Watch Along. Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon versus Stone Cold in a handicapped ladder match for full control of the World Wrestling Federation. You can pull out your Betamaxes, your VHSs, your DVDs.
Divx. That was a thing.
Fire up the network, pull out your Peacocks, Netflix and chill. Or more accurately, go to YouTube.com, type in Stone Cold versus Vince McMahon, Shane McMahon ladder match, or just Stone Cold ladder match. It's literally the only one he's ever had. It should pop up, or you can just find the link to the match in the description of the video below, but on YouTube and Castbox. Simply click the link, a new tab will appear. Obviously put the volume low so you can listen to us talk about this match. Start at 000. I will count us down from 3. When I say 1, press play. Are you ready?
Ready, steady, are you ready? However do you want it? How do you need it?
In 3, 2, 1, and here we go. This was the King of the Ring from June 27, 1999. It took place in Greensboro, North Carolina. A very, big wrestling venue. And the attendance was 20,108. Look at that that awesome staging area. That's definitely one thing I missed from old school WWE.
I mean, someone said it was horrendous. I was like, wait, what? I mean, I just like the fact that everyone had their own little knick-knack. This was Money in the Bank before Money in the Bank. It's cool.
You're not wrong.
But this was 99. It was cheap, just to get a bunch of cheap-ass ladders and put them all together and make them look good. I forgot who is the leading manufacturer of ladders. I can't even remember. I know they always do it at the NCAA tournament as Vince is coming out the ring. I mean, to say what you want about Vince, at least he was willing to put his ass on the line. He's like, fuck it, I'll take this ass whooping real quick. Because keep in mind, 99 was 98 Royal Rumble. He's a Royal Rumble winner, a WWF champion.
Yeah, in 99 alone, he wrestled in the Royal Rumble. The next month, he had the cage match with Stone Cold.
Yep.
And later that year, he would wrestle Triple H for Stephanie.
Yeah, I mean, as a wrestler, he could be a Hall of Famer just on his wrestling credentials.
Talking about wrestling credentials, Stephen Blackman.
Oh wow, that's a name I haven't heard from. But I used to play him like hell on SmackDown though.
Oh yeah.
WWE SmackDown game. He was a dark horse. Although I used to play the Dudleys too, just 3D. Oh gosh.
I mean, who
The
did
first SmackDown was ass because you had the tag match and they couldn't do the tag moves. But when the second one came out, you could do the 3D. Woo! It was a wrap, my boy.
GTV
It was a wrap.
and the Mean Street Posse. Like, this is as
I mean,
99 as 99 can get, right?
can get exactly. I'm just saying, the red robes, and look how small the stage was because the arena was so packed.
I was just going to
Like,
mention that. Like that is like a legit 20,000. They are packed to the fucking rafters.
yeah, and they just had like it was just crazy how that even just aesthetically looked like.
It's crazy to me
And
that
then as they run out, my man, the GOAT, HBK. Oh gosh. And he was just starting to come back. He was like, thank God. Look at him. Long hair Michaels. Now look at him, man. I mean,
yeah, it's a tragedy.
I wish he kept the hair, but you know, Father Time's undefeated.
Anakin Skywalker had more hair on his head after he got born alive.
Damn, cold blooded. But now Shawn Michaels hanging with Sexy Red, so shit, you know.
Is that really a brag?
In 2024, you think Shawn Michaels hanging with the? Well, I wouldn't say she's the hottest female rapper. She's probably a popular female rapper. Yes, I wouldn't see that. That was not on my bingo card. The saved Shawn Michaels hanging with a rapper who says my coochie pink and my booty hole brown. Not in the bingo card. Just throwing that out there for the people. But Shawn, I mean, Shawn at this time, what? He was kind of coming back. He just discovered DB.
No, he was
Told
still,
Blackman to get the step in.
Michaels was still very much into his drug culture at this point. It's been like 1 year since his back injury, in retirement.
That was like 97.
No, it was 98, and this was 99.
99. Yeah, so about a whole year. Yeah, you're right.
I mean, he doesn't come back until 2002, so keep that in mind.
True.
Look at that.
There he is. And that look at that Titantron. That thing hanging so big high above the goddamn.
Everything's very on point. That looks like a new vest.
I swear he changed his vest every time. But look at him. He was just the most popping man ever. Look at that crowd, though. Jesus. Oh, yeah. The back of the stage is fucking packed. But I will say this was the perfect time to have that dichotomy of the boss getting his ass whooped by the employee. I think everyone was kind of feeling that at that point. And this was deep into like Generation X prime. So this is what they were feeling. This was the voice of Generation X, not to be confused with D-Generation X.
The hot start from Stone Cold.
I mean, Shane, though, he might be a Hall of Famer as a wrestler.
Considering how many high objects he fell off of in his life, I'd say yeah.
Nah, I mean, European champion, hardcore champion.
And you also
He had a legit European champion run. Bink.
oh yeah.
Austin
Ironically enough,
gets starting to whoop that ass.
one of his most memorable matches as European champion was against Stephen Black. Actually, that was a hardcore championship, I should say, against Stephen Blackman.
Yep, against Steve Blackman.
At SummerSlam 2000.
Yep.
It's funny how they're blurring out the fingers.
I just can't believe. I mean, Vince can't take a punch for shit. He can take a bump, but he can't eat a punch. Like he's falling right as the. But you know, it falls within what this match is, right? Like.
Well, I mean, I feel like
Steve
that's
Austin
why,
dragging the fuck out of.
I feel like that's why Shane is there, because if it was just, Vince and Austin in a ladder match, it could have been potentials of being at the drizzling shits.
I don't know, because they had the cage match.
I mean, yes, but like a cage match is a very different animal from a ladder match.
I mean, at this point, Austin was well, let's keep this in storyline. Storyline format. So at this time, Austin is in control of the WWE, believe it or not. They're fighting for control of the WWE. I don't know why Austin would put that on the line, but hey, when he could just get his hands on Vince anytime you want. But then again, this was the Attitude Era. People didn't give a damn about protecting their assets, except for Billy Gunn, who won King of the Ring that night.
And who did he beat? X-Pac.
X-Pac, which was interesting in the sense that half of DX, well, shit, all of DX was in that bracket. When you think about it.
Yeah, but kind of low key, DX kind of went into
we're fading
because Triple H
breakup mode.
Yeah.
Because I think Road Dogg and X-Pac were getting pushed out, and China and Billy Gunn and Blake were kind of like, want to get the royalties.
Right. Now, just for context, the first match on this card was X-Pac defeating Hardcore Holly in a King of the Ring match. Kane defeated the Big
Rest
Show.
in peace, Hardcore Holly.
Kane defeated Big Show. Billy Gunn defeated Ken Shamrock by referee stoppage. Road Dogg defeated China. The Hardy Boys defeated the Brood, Edge and Christian, to determine the number one contenders for the Tag Team Championship. Billy Gunn defeated Kane. X-Pac.
I thought that ended in no contest.
Which one?
Oh, there was two of them that night.
Yeah.
Nevertheless, there was a first match and then a second match. So you are correct.
Billy Gunn defeated Kane. X-Pac defeated Road Dogg. The Undertaker defeated The Rock for the... Well, he was the champion. He retained the title against Rock. Billy Gunn defeated X-Pac to become King of the Ring. And that brings us to the match that we're currently on. It's kind of odd and weird that Undertaker and The Rock, and you have Vince McMahon versus Stone Cold, and sandwiched in between them is Billy Gunn and X-Pac.
Well, because it was the King of the Ring, and it was to coordinate Billy Gunn as his own guy. I'm an ass, man. Because keep in mind, the New Age Outlaws were done at that point, right?
Pretty much.
So it was just to kind of see how he would do as a singles guy, and he failed miserably against The Rock, unfortunately, to his chagrin. But I mean,
they tried to.
Hey, they tried.
They tried, and then God had to come down from the heavens and say, "Bobby, but my name's Billy. It doesn't matter what your name is."
What your name is? Yes. I think that is what killed him more than anything.
100%.
That promo killed him big time. Just not even because it wasn't the fact that Billy Gunn didn't have the athleticism to keep up with The Rock. It's that he didn't have the chops to keep up with them. And at that time, that was prime Rock too, so it wasn't even close. As Austin is still beating the shit out of the McMahons through this, and keep in mind, it was just Jesus. That is a long. I think that stage was short, but it looks so goddamn long. And
yeah, I mean it was a cool little stunt. Obviously, they were protected, but that stuff like that could go wrong. But it was aesthetically pleasing, I would say.
It was, but when Austin was beating their ass like this, I was like, he's losing. Ain't no goddamn.
I mean, you don't exactly have pro wrestlers wrestling Stone Cold right now. I mean, Sheamus maybe like what, 3-4 months into wrestling.
I think 3-4 months, but I think he was training for like 2-3 years.
I mean, there's a difference between training for 2-3 years and wrestling for 2-3 months.
But I mean, I think he was in that cohort with Kurt Angle and them. Because keep in mind, this is shit. Angle was barely getting. He was barely getting ready to pop up.
Angle.
That's what I'm saying. He was getting ready to pop up.
Yeah, he would debut November of that year, which would ironically be the last time we would see Stone Cold.
Yeah.
Because they hit that motherfucker with a car.
Yep. And he did it for The Rock. But this is where everything intertwined, man. But I just see that crowd, man. Motherfuckers are hanging over the balcony. Like, I don't know, Jess, you had to have been there. This was like, I don't think, it's unfortunate. It'll never get back to this. And this is where it was like the uber most popular. Like, people who don't even watch wrestling, it's like, what the fuck happened on Raw?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. I've been a part of some big pops, I would say. Maybe not.
No, I'm not talking about big pops. I think this was probably the best 2 to 3 year stretch in wrestling point blank period.
Oh, yeah. I think we're in a pretty good stretch right now, but
we're in a good stretch. I'm not gonna, and that's not to piss on this era, because this era is mainstream and it's helping because of social media. But this shit, no, this was like, it got over with less.
Right.
Because keep in mind, the internet wasn't really, it was a thing, but it wasn't a thing.
Right.
People weren't going, oh my God, I can't wait to post about this match and da.
Except Dave Meltzer.
Yeah. And man, keep forgetting, and then the old school bells, Jesus Christ. Everybody's like, yeah, let's get him. Austin used that knee brace to break the table. Then they're doing the replay in which he gets dumped on the table and it didn't break. And you see how unsafe they were because there's a whole fucking fan sitting on the goddamn stage. That's how crazy, that's how crowded it was. Somebody had a whole goddamn fan on their table. God damn it, Jim Ross.
And I don't know why you would put somebody with major neck problems in a ladder match, falling from great heights like that, but I don't remember Stone Cold being in a ladder match before this or even after this, so um I could be wrong. You could maybe leave a comment uh, in the comments. Um but yeah, this would I don't quote me on it, but I'm pretty sure that this was Stone Cold's only ladder match. And I mean, rightfully so. You don't think, when you think ladder match, you don't think Stone Cold, if I'm being completely honest.
That is true. Oh, but I'm looking, doing a little research. I mean, yeah, the only one that they could think of is this one, June 27th, 1999, which it made it a rarity. It helped him where he would lose, but it didn't look at him crazy. And then
He didn't need to take a pin.
when right. But it was weird because he won the title and it still ended up taking a pin. Because keep in mind, he was the champion after Mania, just to lose its Taker.
Yeah, true. But
So the pin was irrelevant.
I mean, there's a difference between taking a pin from The Undertaker than taking a pin from Vince McMahon.
But this was, but I get the Undertaker taking the belt because it was like it was the corporate ministry thing, angle. Right. So that's why.
And just speaking about ladder matches for a second, I don't think the ladder match would be relevant until September of actually this year when the Hardy Boys wrestled Edge and Christian at No Mercy.
Yeah. And then next thing you know, you're at the Dudleys and
yep.
Edge and Christian kind of had their thing with the chairs. So it was more or less like Naruto in the sense that all the elements.
I think you're thinking Avatar.
Avatar, there you go, Avatar. There you go. Sorry, I'm behind on my anime.
Well, if you consider, depending if you consider Avatar an anime, some people get huffy about those things.
Really?
Oh yeah, because Avatar is made in America. It's a Western anime. So some people don't necessarily consider it anime because it wasn't made in Japan.
So y'all go that deep? Like, it's like hip hop going, we got trill music and then I'm like, it's not really hip hop because it's today. Oh, whatever. Was it a cartoon? Yes. Did it tell a story about elements? Yes. Did it have one motherfucker that could save the world? Yes. It was a goddamn man.
Look at he's trying to use Vince as a ladder, which is just fucking stupid.
Which is dumb, and it's on its face.
Yeah.
But it's like the Three Stooges.
Yeah.
It was the Three Stooges type thing. He's like, how about... Now, where are the odds this is the only time Vince actually carried Shane in real life as a father-son duo?
That was actually the most decent a stunner I ever seen Vince McMahon take, if I'm being honest. And Shane McMahon has like that little leap when he takes the stunner.
I just hate when they leap out the middle fingers. Like, we knew what the fuck was going on. There was titties getting shown at shows, for crying out loud. As he, bam, hits it. Bink. I think he got better at taking these stunners. He realized he didn't have to do all that. Shane took it like a champ.
Did you watch WrestleMania 38?
Yes. I was at WrestleMania 38.
My point again.
I mean, I was front row, but that's like handicap. Goddamn, that's like Vince walking with a cane, taking that shit. That's different.
Bullshit.
As they pulled, I'm talking about in the '99 from '97 to 2000. He took them. The way he took those got progressively better.
Yes, I will agree with that.
As the ring crew, look at the ring crew, man. They are. Damn, why you all on the Fink, dog? And then look at the Fink. Man, them cats in the attitude. Think about that. The Attitude Crew was wearing backward caps and do-rags, looking like they were about to audition for Jackass. So that tells you everything you need to know.
And Shane McMahon with the briefcase.
Yeah. He pushes them off. I don't think we'd ever seen that spot before. And then look at Shane. And everybody's trying to figure out who pulled the string? Who pulled it? And then Shane got it. They got the fuck up out of there. Which was weird because it was like, okay, he got it. And this is what I don't get. They blurbed out Austin's middle finger, then blurb out Shane's. As they get the hell up out of Dodge.
Yeah.
But I mean, I like how Shane had the 632, which was he was the double of 360. He didn't even go over that part. But it's funny because after this, I want to say after this match, I remember the next night on Raw, they tried to fire him. And that's when he put in a clause that he had a title shot against Taker at Mania. And then this is where Rock was going against Billy in his Step It Up test. So it was just interesting in the sense that they had to go from June to August at that point, because at that time it was held in like deep mid-August, trying to get that rivalry going. And I remember the corporate ministry was hanging over everything. DX was kind of going through their own thing. Jeff Jarrett was still there. That tells you everything you need to know. D'Lo was starting to become the guy. So yeah, it was a lot popping off in '99 because everybody had their own story and everybody mattered.
Oh yeah. This was honestly the road to get to Triple H as champion because, like you said, that would be the SummerSlam where we got Stone Cold, Mankind, and Triple H. Mankind would win the championship, and then the night after of Triple H would beat Mankind.
Yep, because Triple H would beat The Rock at, if I'm not mistaken, Fully Loaded? And then that's when it got to Triple H being the champion, and it finally became my time.
And with that, that will conclude this watch along. Thank you so much for listening and watching with us. If you like what we're doing, please like, subscribe, comment, but on YouTube and Castbox. This was sponsored by Rogue Energy and Player One Coffee. Join us this Tuesday and Wednesday for new incredible interviews, and follow the show at Wrestling with E, but on X, Thread, and Instagram For information on who we're interviewing, when we're interviewing them, links to those interviews, and so much more, follow me personally at JamesJ993. Where can we find Kaliko?
I'm Kaliko, and to clarify, Mankind did win the belt at SummerSlam and ended up losing to Triple H because the backstage rumor was that Stone Cold was not trying to drop the belt to Triple H at all.
Yes.
And I remember this SummerSlam was sponsored by Stridex, and I used to buy that shit like it was nobody's business when it was 15-year-old me, man. Like, what can I tell you?
For Kaliko Yachts and Scooter Dust, I'm James J. And this has been Wrestling with Entertainment.
Stridex. Just, hey, Stridex. Shout out.
Hey, folks, this is the Colossal Mike Law, and you are listening to Wrestling with Entertainment. Enjoy the show. Support these guys. We appreciate it very much. We'll see you at ringside.